Hello again, so soon. We have things to discuss. So, as you can see, pending close on Jace, pending close on Hugo. Why is that? So, as you may know, with JasVXR, his minimum copy trade size amount was $400 recently. Yesterday, I believe I posted the video. So $400 is the new minimum. And thankfully it still is. But also, as I said on the video, he's adding funds on the 1st of March. Originally, he said between 40% and 80% of his current equity, that much he's putting on. Obviously, that's quite a large number, between 40 and 80%. That could be anything. That's quite a sort of big gap. So I asked him today, do you have any idea whether it's going to be, a specific number, a specific percentage? And he come back saying as more on the 40% side. So I thought, all right, cool. Okay, so so his current, right? Okay, I lied. I'm sorry. His current minimum trade size is 357. 357.14. Okay, that is the bare minimum. Obviously, it's always advised to add a little bit more because of eToro fees, the spread fees and the drawdown and just all the little bits and things and more than what it is. Okay, but 357.14 is the absolute bare minimum according to what his minimum trade size is right now. So he wants to add 40% funds. So let's see what happens if we add 40%. 499.99, or round it up, 500. So damn, 500 is the new bare minimum. It's jumping up very high. In the beginning it was 230. I thought that's doable. I can do like 200 odd for my boy Jace. 500 in a matter of days. And the thing is that, J Nemesis is still only on 350. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to see it through. I mean, if I'd known he was going to be 500 before I started copying him, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't have started. So there has been a few people in the past that sort of jumped that high, that I had my eye on, and I thought, I'm not ready for that yet. I want to start off slow and little amounts. But, 1 foot in, both feet in. I'm sure there's a phrase or saying there somewhere, but I'm all in. Let's just go with it. He said over the next week, he's going to be looking into those minimum positions and getting rid of them and reopen with a better percentage, which is really good. Eventually, those positions will be gone, and we should hopefully see me back down to 200 to 300 minimum copy amount, which is really good, and I'll be looking forward to that day. I said, no, I'm going to do it 500. I'm just going to do it. Hopefully, it will be not too long before he rebalances, so then I can rebalance also and sort of shrink the account. Basically, once he's finished and everything's at a reasonable, smaller amount, I'll stop the copy and recopy with whatever the new smaller amount is, and then I've got some leftover money to put on someone. So I feel like I'm being such a pain. First, we was finding the portfolio was out of sync with high profited positions, and then after the close, and then dilute the portfolio by receiving the realized gains. I really should have kept an eye on my portfolio, though I guess we learn every day. I'm going to get better from here on out. And this is exactly true. We're all learning every day. There's been so many videos where I'm just sort of being transparent and saying, look, I thought this, and now I think this, because someone showed me. And that's basically, at the moment, what my channel is showing my growth and, showing the processes sort of growing, So it's good. I mean, at least we're growing. We're not just staying the same, sort of ignorant in a box that's like, So that explains Jace. I appended close, as I said in the last video, in the text form. When I was editing, I realized, I should actually close, not add copy open trade funds. So he's still pending from Friday because he's got a few of these, I believe they're Chinese trades. And that's like in the middle of the night for me, like between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. And it would seem prior to the American market. So it didn't do it Saturday a.m., obviously, because that's Saturday a.m. So basically I'm waiting for this for Monday, like 2 a.m. So as soon as I wake up Monday morning for work, these will all be gone. Jace will be closed. And then I can just stick, 400 to start with. So we've got a whole week, a whole 5 days, where I think I'm going to close and recopy Jace with $400 for 5 days and hopefully see some gains, even just a little bit. And then after that week, it will be the 1st of March, and then we close again and recopy with 500, it would seem. Maybe he'll add a bit more than 40%. He didn't say exactly 40%. Maybe some miracle will happen with the calculations of minimum trade sizes or something. It will change the amount of $500 for the better or for the worse. It could increase, it could decrease. But we'll see what happens, and we're just going to go with it for now. And once it's all sorted, we'll make sure that J Nemesis is fully in the lead. All right, so Hugo, why is Hugo being closed? Okay, so Jace is adding funds on the 1st of March, 40 to 80%, he said. I thought I'd have a look around, see if anyone else is doing that. Portfolio update and adding funds 6 hours ago. And guess what? Adding funds. I'll be nearly doubling my funds on the 1st of March. I mean, he's on 200. That means I'd need... Actually, I calculated this. He would need 370, not 400. But still, I am struggling to find the money. Well, I am. I don't know. I was struggling to find the money for Jace because it just kept increasing. It's like 500 now. So I definitely can't also pull more money out of thin air and double the amount on Hugo. So I thought, right, okay. We're going to close Hugo. We're going to do it now. And then on Monday, once it's closed, or Tuesday, then I'll copy someone else for 200 until I have enough funds to cover Hugo, like in a couple of months. That was the plan. And then I thought, well, it's a good job that I'm doing that as well, because I need that money, probably, to cover Jace. I need another $91 to add on to this 409. So this would be good. That would mean I don't have to deposit even more money. But then Hugo said, this is after I've decided all of this, but he said he's going to quickly close all of his current trades at less than 1%, which would mean once he's added his double the funds, that would be everything that's under 0.5. So in essence, what he's saying is that once he's closed everything that's under 1% now, then you can copy with 200. So he said he would quickly do it. I don't know how quickly that is, but if I had known that, that might have influenced my decision, whether to close him or not. It's just one big mess recently. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be interesting, I don't know, next 2 weeks. And also I was thinking that was tied up in this whole messy ball of yarn in my brain. It was like, oh, Isbell. I could add Isbell instead of Hugo for 230. And I was thinking of all these ways like, oh yeah, I could. Oh, it's just. Ultimately, what's happening now is either I'm just going to have Jace, so get rid of Hugo and only have Jace at 500 and not add any money, or I can add $100 more, have Jace, and have one more person, which might be Isbell. Those are the two choices. That's going to happen the 1st of March or maybe the 2nd of March. That's how it's going down. I'm going with the flow. It's all happening right here, right now, and it's just a huge mess, aren't we, really? Yeah, so thank you for listening to my rant. But also, if you're like following Hugo and Jace, maybe I've just brought this to your attention that they're adding funds they're both of them on the 1st of March. and what their new minimum trade size is. So hopefully that's something that at least one of you watching can sort of take away from it. But yeah, just messy. I'll see you around the 1st or 2nd of March with a whole load of fun tales and stories about how the mess has evolved. Okay, catch you later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you later. Cheers. Bye.